We're just heading up onto the Quantocks in the new Campervan. First time up here in it. Low trees around here, so we just have to watch it as we go. Well, good morning everybody, welcome to another Prep and Adventures video. We're back on the Quantock Hills. It's Saturday the 6th of August 2022, Saturday morning, about 20 past 10 in the morning. Behind me is the new acquisition, the Campervan. This is its first trip out onto the Quantocks. Just a little test run, see what it's like on the hills, up the country lanes. It's performed okay so far, so that's excellent. We'll be coming back, we do our little walk around the woods today. We'll come back and cook some lunch in there, give a little tour of the van before heading on back. It's a lovely, glorious, sunny summer's day. It's not sweltering hot. There's a heat wave predicted for the week ahead. We obviously had one a couple of weeks ago, but it has been generally hot and warm for the last few weeks. And no rain for a long time. Anyway, let's get going. We're off on the Quantocks and we're off to the woods. Just took a rather small animal trail to get onto this main path. Campervan is now out of sight. And this is the way we go. You can tell how dry it is up here, just look at this. It's almost like a powder. Right, that's the direction we just come from. And we're now going to head over towards Dead Woman's Ditch and get into the woods via there. We're just heading down past Dead Woman's Ditch. Quite a cool start today, about 11 degrees when we got up. Certainly warming up now. As soon as you're in that sun you feel it. So it's nice to be in the shade of these woods. And that's all we're going to do today, just have a look around, just to walk around, see what's about on this nice summer's day. Right, we're heading that way. I think we went this way just a couple of videos ago, but we're going to come back round further down in the woods over there. It's a plan. Stop for some snacks before getting back to the Campervan. At least there's one thing in this weather, you don't have to worry about mud. Steep here and very rocky, loose rocks. So we're getting down there, and then we're going to head off into the woods over there. Oh, we're just following this trail along here in the woods. A little bit of an opening here. Just going to stop in a minute and have a couple of snacks. There you are. Well, it hasn't rained for flipping weeks, but we have water. I don't know if you can really call it a stream, but nevertheless, there's water flowing off down there and over there. Right, let's head on along and find somewhere for those snacks and a drink. Well, this is fantastic, this type of place in this weather. Absolutely lovely. Well, you can feel the heat of that sun when you come out into it. Just look at that. Problem is we're heading downhill and we're parked at the top of the hill. So we're going to go back up. Path heads that way, that's where we'll be going in a minute. In the meantime, we're just going to head in here, have some snacks. I think it looks like there's a bit of a fallen tree here we can use to sit on. Not the first ones to come here. We certainly won't be leaving any rubbish behind. Also some form of shelter been built there. Anyway, there's the fallen tree. Let's get some snacks. Here's that little trickle of water we saw earlier. Where it's supposed to go. It's completely dried out here. Right, snack time. Everyone's got their refrigerators, including me. Cheese. See, just down here is the old wood sorrel, which is an edible, though I don't think we'll be eating any of that today. Looks like someone also attempted to make a shelter here. Not a particularly wise choice in a dried up stream bed. So Ryan's on the sausage rolls, so is Josh. I'll have another look in the snack bag and see what I can find. Right, we just had our snacks. We're about to head on back on the trail. And we're heading into Ramscombe. And from there, head back across the woods and then start heading back up towards the Campervan. Just coming up, excuse me, just coming up to the car parks at Ramscombe. Yeah, that's where the road is, and you see a dog there on the lead. He's looking into one of the car parks. Just there, see another van down there, day van by the looks of it. Not a proper camper van. The size of those pine trees there, huge. Right, we're going to head down that way and start heading back up towards the top of the hills there. A bit of a stream here, still flowing. Nice crystal clear water. Of course, if you do want to drink this, at the very least you've got to boil it. I'd recommend using a proper water filter. It's made for the job. Right, I'm going to head up that way. Three cars just come up here, all in a row. Surprisingly, not that many up here today. Soaking up the sun. Well, last time we were along here was not long after a major storm. A lot of the trees have blown down. Looks like that's all been cleared away now. In fact, it has. The path up here is completely blocked. It's warming up now. A lot of flies around down here as well. They keep pestering. I do believe we were up there earlier, just where that fence is. We can either take that route there, which is a bit more steeper, or take a little bit longer route, which is a little bit more gentler. We'll make a decision. So this is the spot where all the trees blew down when we were last here. The path was blocked here. See, they've cleared it all now. All the giant logs up there on the side of the path from the fallen trees. Here's some of the logs off the trees that are fallen down. Well, we're not talking small trees, either huge ones. We opted for the less steep but longer route, but still a long hard slug. We just came up from there. Trail continues straight on that way, but there's a turn in here and we gotta head off to the right. Certainly feel the heat now when you're out in that sun. In fact, when you're not even in the sun, it's pretty warm. We're trying to stick to the shade as much as we can. So that's that way, and we go this way. Looks like there's a fair bit of shade up here anyway, which is excellent. We need it. Well, we came from down there. Our path we was on earlier was all the way down there. I don't think the camera can pick it up very well. I can just about make it out. We've come quite a way up. We're not at the top yet. That's up there somewhere, but this path Carries on along here, it seems to have levelled out a little bit. There's not much in the way of wind around. Every now and again you get a nice little slight breeze. Right, if I zoom in, that's where we were all the way down there. We were going to either take the short steep walk or the less steep longer walk. There's the path there that was the short steep one. So we're now got to this point. We got to get up to there yet, so we just follow this on along here and then it will loop back up around there. It is a strange sign. Please keep off scheduled archaeological monument. Well, if you can see it, you've got better eyes than I have. Because other than the fact they've chopped down the trees that's here, I can't see nothing that's been done. So there you go. Right, that way. Oh, we're back into the woods proper now. Path is narrowed. Got a stile up ahead, we're going to climb over. And then it's a left turn. Nearly back at Dead Woman's Ditch now, and then on towards the Campervan. Okay, so here's the stile. Ryan's first to go. Followed by a Josh. And now it's my turn. There we go. And then we head up that way. Just up there on those branches, this is a beech tree. There's a squirrel eating the nuts. And what he doesn't eat, he's throwing down, and it's landing down there. He nearly hit us as he was throwing them down. But he's up there somewhere in the canopy of the tree. Right, let's move on. So this is Dead Woman's Ditch. There's the car park next to Dead Woman's Ditch. Surprisingly called Dead Woman's Ditch car park. So we're just going to follow this up to the road, and then we take a left, then back towards the car park where we're parked, which is Woodland Pool car park. There's the road, all clear at the moment. Quantock Hills, public right away. This is the way. Well, I can just see it in the distance. There's the roof of the campervan. Not much further to go. Then it's lunchtime. Back on a very narrow trail, heading towards the campervan. It's actually an animal trail rather than a proper trail. It's a bit more direct. Right, we're back at the campervan. We've just had to move it. although we were the only ones here in the car park this morning, those people there decided to park right next to it and put their chairs directly behind the camper van where we wanted to go, even though they had virtually the entire car park to choose from. So we've pulled forward. So thank you very much, you people. Anyway, we've pulled forward. We're going to get some lunch on, chill out, sit down, have a nice cool drink and go from there. Well, the sausages are on and I'm about to slice an onion. What excitement there is in this film. So this is the first food we've cooked in this camper van since we've had it. We've had it about 6 weeks, maybe 7 weeks. First trip to the Quantocks and the first time we've cooked anything in it. Yet to sleep in it. That should be coming soon. We've got some big plans for this camper van to enable us to travel a bit further afield, and we'll see how we get on. Planning to do some wild camping in it, not just on campsites but wild camping, but from what I understand that is becoming increasingly difficult here in the UK, so no doubt we'll be finding that out. Of course this is a camper van, so it's not like it's a car and you can park it and no one realises what it is if you're sleeping in it. So we'll see how we get on with that. Anyway, that's my onion ready, we'll put that in a moment. Hot dogs for lunch. Well, while lunch is cooking, just out here is bilberries. Josh is picking some there, but they're very small. You think it's because of the lack of rain we've had, perhaps they ain't got as big as they normally do. They're just like blueberries, but better. There's the bush, and there you go there. We have done showed them in a film before, and on the Prep Adventures Facebook page, the details about them. But normally you can get them a lot bigger than that, but they're all very tiny around here. Oh, hang on, what's over here? No, all very small. That one's a little bit bigger. What do you think of them, Josh?
Very tasty, better than blueberries.
Better than blueberries, there you go, you've had it there, folks. Right, let's go and see how these sausages are doing. Not far away from serving up. Onions are in, sausages are just about ready. A few more minutes to go and then we'll be serving up. We've got a table in here, we can sit out if we want. We can sit outside. And if we go outside, that's the view we go. Obviously the camera doesn't do it justice. I can see the sea over there. The sea over there across the Wales, looking across the Bristol Channel. Or we look out across the hills. So yep, not long to lunch. Jordan, first person up please. Hello, ready for your lunch?
Yes, I am.
That's yours.
Thank you.
And knife and fork for you. There you go, sir. Okay. Next up please. What would you like?
Hot dogs, please.
2 hot dogs. There you go. Thank you very much. Enjoy. Okay, everyone alright?
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you very much. Well, the boys have got their lunch out there, and if I look in here, there's mine ready. So let's have a nice hot dog. That's the first food we've cooked in here. First of many. Okay, so it's just a quick look at the van, the new motorhome that we have. Alright, we got a sat-nav put up there like we did on the Land Rover. Got a reversing camera screen down there, and we can also turn that camera on anytime we want. Obviously a dash, Bluetooth hands-free. couple of sun visor pouches up there. This is above the cab. This slides back to create a bed. As you can see, this seat is swiveled round and this folds down and make another bed. 2 chairs here, so we've got 4 seats in it altogether. Table there, which will be taken down in a minute, and that is stowed in the cupboard. Skylight up there. We have a hob, which you've seen the sausages going on just now. There's a grill there. With a cupboard. We have sink and drainer. And what just fell off there, because it's all still work in process, that's the camera for the reversing camera, because it's not fitted in properly yet. That's also going to be wired in properly. We have a fridge, freezer, a couple of cupboards, wardrobes, gas bottles down there, which I've got to turn on in a moment. You can also access through there. Bigger cupboard here, a whole load of accessories in. I will give a better tour of the van, that's in another video. As I say, it's still work in process. We got to fit an auxiliary battery, which will probably go under one of these 2 seats. And we also got a diesel heater, which again will go under one of these 2 seats. On the outside of the van, what we're looking at is a Renault Traffic Mark 1 1992. It's 30 years old this year. It's a 1700cc petrol for a 5-speed manual gearbox. Let's come around the back. And there we go, high top van. So we've got some big plans for this vehicle. That's got an electric hookup. Like I said, for some wild camps and hopefully heading to some distant places. Right, we've had our lunch. Now it's time to pack up and go. So I'm going to bring this film to an end. The time right now is just gone 2 o'clock. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.